Dr. Lasasso, tell us a little bit about bloat and what are the dangers of this condition.
So what people commonly call bloat, veterinarians refer to as gastric dilatation and volvulus. So the stomach has not only dilated and gotten very big, but it's turned around on its own axis. And what that does is it cuts off the ingress from the esophagus and the egress into the intestinal tract, and everything that's in the stomach stays in the stomach. Bacteria continue to break it down, they continue to produce gas, stomach stretches. It's very, very painful. It also puts pressure on the aorta. It causes a lot of cardiovascular compromise. Emergency veterinarians refer to this as the mother of all emergencies. We call it GDV because gastric dilatation and volvulus is too long to say. So the dogs that commonly do this are the really deep-chested breeds. So if their sternum is a long distance from their backbone, like we see in the Vizsla and the Doberman and the German Shepherd and the Great Dane, the black standard poodle, all colors, but the black ones for whatever reason are overrepresented. The breeds we don't ever see bloat in are the square-chested dogs. So your English bulldogs, most terrier breeds, we don't see bloat in. I've actually seen bloats in a couple of smaller dogs. It's not really surprising though when you learn that one was a corgi and one was a dachshund. It's a small dog, but because of his deep chest, there's enough room for the stomach to actually move around. In a square-chested dog, the stomach really doesn't have the opportunity to move this way and to get entrapped.
What are some of the signs that indicate it's bloat and you better get to a vet right away?
These dogs originally start pacing, they get very uncomfortable, and that's a very vague sign and it's kind of difficult to read. They will try to vomit. They really dry heave more than anything. Now, some of them will produce something. What that something is, though, is it's saliva that they have swallowed and stored in their esophagus. It's not actually something coming out of the stomach.
Okay.
Because the stomach is twisted, they can't vomit, and that's part of the problem. If they could vomit or belch, most of their problem would be solved, but they can't. So the dry heave, you'll also notice abdominal distension. If you look at them and they look like they're getting fatter, not necessarily by the minute, but every 15 minutes you look at them and they're getting bigger, that's a problem. And we really need to see those guys as quickly as possible.
All right. Thank you very much.